Welcome back. Eric, you continue to like traditional large companies that pay good dividends, companies like Caterpillar and McDonald's. Caterpillar has been on a pretty good run, McDonald's not so good. What is it you see out there that's so attractive?
I like predictable earnings and companies that share their profits with their investors through dividends. And so those two companies are Dividend Aristocrats. These are companies that have increased their payouts, their dividend payouts to their shareholders consecutively every year for 25 years. It's pretty impressive. And so I know buying these companies and adding to them, even though their stocks have not moved much, over the long term is going to prove to be a very strong investment for my clients.
Name a few others that you think people should take a look at.
Yeah, there's all the, the value part of the markets have done nothing. If you look at the Russell 1000 Value Index, it's barely up 1 or 2% this year compared to growth stocks, which is north of 20. And so, there's a ton of good companies paying 3% dividend yields, which aren't, in a normal environment, are very attractive. But here with short-term rates at 5%, not as exciting. And so I think these are companies that I'm looking at and adding to, because over time we will see their valuations go up. We will see appreciation in their prices.
Still like PepsiCo?
I do. Yeah, Pepsi's a great consumer company, right? And they've proven, again, if you look at the returns of that company on a 3, 5, 10-year basis, they've done very well for their shareholders.
You've also suggested that investors take a look at companies benefiting from the heat wave, now the heat phenomena, who are in air conditioning and other related industries. Any particular stocks in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, that's a trend, clearly. We're seeing the climate impacts around the world, right? We're seeing hotter temperatures, and large parts of the world don't have air conditioning still. And so Carrier, Lennox, these are great companies that have a very firm foothold in that space. So I see them as good long-term investments.
An interesting fourth quarter ahead, no doubt. Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome.
Get the best in daily business news, as well as a look behind the headlines at QZ.com.